Good morning, folks. My name is Brian Baker, Rail Logistics Manager here at PFL. We hope that everyone had a great weekend. The Dow closed lower on Friday of last week, down 21.42 points, but up 364.27 points week over week. The S&P 500 closed higher on Friday of last week, up 23.09 points and up 68.68 points week over week. The Nasdaq closed higher on Friday of last week, up 219.19 points and up 327.44 points week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures traded lower and are expected to open up this morning minus 108 points. Oil prices surged to 7-year highs on Friday of last week, extending their rally into a 7th week on ongoing worries about supply distributions fueled by frigid U.S. weather and ongoing political turmoil among major world producers. WTI crude closed up to $2.04 a barrel on Friday of last week to settle at 92.31, up $5.49 per barrel week over week. U.S. commercial crude oil inventories decreased by 1 million barrels week over week. U.S. crude oil inventories are 9% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories increased by 2.1 million barrels week over week and are 2% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventories decreased by 2.4 million barrels week over week and are 19% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propylene inventories decreased by 4.3 million barrels week over week and are 12% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices continued to move higher week over week and were up another 3 cents, closing at $1.21 per gallon, up 32 cents per gallon year over year amid continued cold weather. In natural gas, Asian LNG prices fell this week, tracking gas prices in Europe amid muted demand from China as the Lunar New Year holiday reduced trading activity in Northeast Asia. The average LNG price for March delivery into Northeast Asia fell to $25 MMBTU, $2 or 7.4% lower week over week. The average price for April delivery was seen at 27.50 MMBTU. Oil is lower in overnight trading and WTI is poised to open up minus $1.14 per barrel from Friday's close. Total North American rail volumes were down 6.3% year over year in week 4, resulting in quarter-to-date volumes that are down 10.9% year over year. 8 of the AAR's 11 major traffic categories posted year-over-year declines, with the largest decrease coming from intermodal, down 10.6%, grain down 14.2%, and motor vehicles and parts down 15.6%. The largest increase came from coal, which was up 10.5%. North American rig count is up by 4 rigs week over week. U.S. rig count was up by 3 rigs week over week and up by 221 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 613 active rigs. Canada's rig count was up by 1 rig week over week and up by 47 rigs year over year. And Canada's overall rig count is 218 active rigs overall. Year over year, we are up 268 rigs. International rig count, which is released monthly, is up by 7 rigs week over week and up 164 rigs year over year. Internationally, there are 841 active rigs. We are watching a few things out there, folks. Canadian truckers, GoFundMe, succumbed to Canadian government political pressure and cut off funding to Canadian truckers after over 10 million Canadian was raised. The platform says it will automatically refund $10 million in donations. On Friday, the platform GoFundMe froze the convoy's official campaign, claiming law enforcement convinced the company that the convoy had become violent and unlawful. See PFL's Rail Report for further details. Newly released data by the Railway Supply Institute committee showed a 50% increase in fourth quarter 2021 freight railcar orders. Compared to third quarter 2021, the backlog increased 14% while deliveries remained relatively flat. Orders in Q4 2021 increased 297% year over year to 13,477 railcars versus 3,397 cars in Q4 2020 and are up 57% sequentially from 8,607 cars in Q3 2021. See PFL's Rail Report for further details. The reading of PFL's Rail Report today is an absolute must. Not only do we dive into more details as discussed in today's podcast, we also summarize the latest petroleum by rail numbers, talk about refinery runs, over all petroleum import and export numbers and dive into the latest U.S. employment situation. New unemployment numbers are out. Also, this week's issue concentrates on the country's key economic indicators, including GDP, Purchasing Managers Index, industrial output, and capacity utilization, consumer confidence, and consumer spending. Bottom line, a lot of great information, and we hope that you enjoy reading PFL's Rail Report today. We do it all for you folks. PFL has been extremely active in railcar storage, return on lease strategies, subleasing, mobile repair, flaring, and cleaning. Make sure to check out our just posted reports at pflpetroleum.com or call PFL to troubleshoot any questions or concerns you may have at 239-390-2885.